Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. With that, let's get up to Charlotte, standing by our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they enter play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw on 2nd down. Riley throwing middle, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Here are your defensive starters for the Panthers. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Looking to throw on 2nd down. Riley. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
To throw on second down. Riley, flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Looking to throw. Riley, he may try and run for this. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go.
They'll run for it with Hines. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They run with Hines, and he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Looking to throw on second down. Riley forced out to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go now.
Back to throw. Riley. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. In for the score. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Hey, they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed, and this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to have worked. Extra point attempt to come here. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Detroit! Detroit!
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Here we go.
They'll set up a throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. What we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. To throw on 2nd down. Riley escaping the pressure right. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Riley under a heavy rush, and down he goes. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
All right, here we go.
Off play action. Riley. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the... And he lost the football. But I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was. And Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll run on 1st down. Perez. And past the 30 down to about the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now let's go. 3 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Down right around the 25. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Time to peek at the defensive starters. Here they are for Philadelphia. This unit, 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
I remember years ago spending time with a top defensive coordinator, and he said the number one thing you have to do is hang your hat on something. Create your identity. This unit, they hang their hat on being stingy against the run.
Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Gun, gun!
They're going to look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Set. Green.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books on a cold December afternoon. It's a close game here early on. We're back to Uptown Charlotte after this timeout.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. To throw here. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. That time a 6-play drive, and the end result a Panthers touchdown. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now, so you're not protecting a lead, so you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again, so maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I didn't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Looking to throw. Riley. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Now it's Hines. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Well, after those plays, the offense coordinator has to feel like he has balance in his favor. Threw it, then ran it, both for nice chunks of yardage, Now he feels like he's got things going in his direction, but the defensive coordinator, his guys are off balance a little bit. How does he set up, and what does he plan for on the next play? Is there a tendency there he can lock in on and maybe set his defensive call?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Riley over the middle. Cooper with it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. To throw. Riley, a screen to Bell. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Let's go!
From the gun, Riley buying time to his left. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
The Eagles on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a third and goal here.
Set! Blue 90!
Here's Hines on the toss play. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Partner, it's decision time now. I know it's still just the second quarter, but you have an opportunity to either kick. Field goal or go for it and try and score a big-time touchdown. This is why the head coaches get paid the big bucks.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. It's a quarterback sneak, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Well, there was no secret there. They were in goal line formation. They wanted to pound it in on 4th and goal, and they did just that.
And how about the challenge? That's a challenge to the offensive line, which they eagerly accept. I haven't met a lineman yet that doesn't want to run the ball more than throw it because they get to fire out and really smack someone. And, boy, they got it done. I'm sure they were encouraging them on the sideline. Let's go, and let's run the ball as well. And they put it in for 6.
So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call.
Block in the back. Return team.
Yeah, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got 0 benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
They go play action here on first down. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Hot.
He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Leopard. Set. Green 39.
They begin the drive with Hines. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. This is Hines, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Riley, wide open receiver, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Hines, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
To throw on 2nd down. Riley throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
And, partner, when you run the ball on 3rd and 2, you're telling the whole world you've got nothing but confidence in your offensive line. Get it. But they were stuffed on that play. Only got 1 yard. Great job by the defensive front. The linebackers, everyone got involved to force a 4th down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Green 39! Green 39!
And they'll go on the ground. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90!
On play action, they'll throw. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Arnold. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Now let's go. 3:19.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Here we go now.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of
All right, here we
Orlando,
go.
Florida. An
Green
absolute
39.
mess.
Green 39. Hot.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for 15 and a first.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
Here we go now.
He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Now let's go. Green.
Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
They'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Derek Barnett. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This from 42 yards out. And Elliott puts this one through. cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're still down, but they are able to salvage 3 here heading into the lockers.
This is what you work on from the beginning of training camp. Heading into the half, put some points on the board. No matter what the score says at that point, you've accomplished what you set out to do.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll kick things off with one of the best rivalries in football. The New York Giants on the road in Big D, and it's the Giants who are out in front. A touchdown there for Saquon Barkley. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. The Jets looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Lastly, let's check in at our nation's capital, see what's happening with the Redskins at home at FedEx Field. And it was the visiting Atlanta Falcons who come in and get the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Now let's go.
Back to throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll set up to throw. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Eagles have recovered. Off often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
All right, here we go.
Off the bootleg. Riley. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Riley. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And they'll run it here. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back to throw. Riley. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. From the gun, Riley stepping up, touchdown, Eagles. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the sign judge. And that's good enough for a first down. It's a gain of 17, and it'll give him a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control. To get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Now let's go. Green 39.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Derek Barnett in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The Panthers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Looking to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll start on the ground with Hines. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Off the play fake. Riley. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. Cooper was the intended target.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And it's a fumble, and the Eagles have recovered. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Here we go now.
On 1st and 10, Riley firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
Operating from the gun, Riley. Cooper's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to Talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal.
Now let's go.
Looking to throw. Riley. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. From the gun, Riley flushed out right. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Here's Bell. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me.
Something should have popped up. It's gonna be dark in a minute. It popped up. What you doing, man? Boston Strangler. Yeah, shit popped up. I thought something. Talking, man, if I get his mic together.
And they just got it done.
And slowly.
I need him to beat the fucking Panthers that he played today. That's a big game right there.
I fucked up my franchise, man. I'm fucking around and spend all my money. Ain't got no players.
Yeah, I'm in the hole, man. I got last year I almost got fired. I broke even. You know, when you owner, you ain't going the hole too much, they can fire your ass.
Hello, hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, man. Hey, I'm doing the same thing you should be doing, bitch.
What's that?
Oh, you already played your game, didn't you?
I played my game, man. What are you talking about?
Okay, hey, my bad, dog. My bad.
I need you to beat them Panthers. All I want.
Hey, man, they beating the hell out of me.
I mean, you lying, man.
Starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
He's been pretty solid. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Back to throw now.
I mean, you can't even place it, so you saw that one.
But it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop
Where's
it.
it even?
Yeah, that's the one I brought over the dogs about the windows.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third
Wow,
down.
we're still in it. It's unbelievable. We are still in this thing.
He'll look to throw. And another one thrown incomplete.
To the second half.
It was Lakers versus Bulls. It was Lakers versus Celtics, the first one. Then it was Bulls versus Lakers. A Team USA, yeah. Yeah. I didn't know they knew they made one of those. Left you behind. Once that happened, it was like lights out. I'm done. Hey. Oh yeah, Tank Commando and I remember Frogger. This guy drops the ball. I don't on which one? What the? Oh, okay, that was after I went to the Army. I don't remember none of those. I don't remember Superman game.
Hey, man. Why you sit there and lie to me, man? And your ass winning, man. Hey, I'm talking to you, bro.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I say, why you lying, man? Your ass winning.
Hey, guy. Hey, man.
Oh, remember that.
Hey, man. I just want to waste one, man.
Yeah, you wasted a large one, man.
Hey, nah, hey, guy. Hey, look, I had one to spare, man. I had one to spare, man.
Yeah, that's right. Where's Elvin at, man?
Hey, man. Hey, Coach Riley.
Hey, man.
Coach.
Did you hit
Oh,
it last night so she shut up on you, man?
Hey, man. Hell no, I ain't hit it.
What?
Nah.
This gonna be the best time, dog. Where you going?
Hey, look, man. Look. Hey, look. I went to sleep.
You argued yourself to sleep, dog?
Hey, look. I ain't arguing. I went to sleep.
That's next up, Mr. Smith. And Mr. Smith, yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Can this guy hear us, man?
Who?
Coach Riley.
You know he always put you on mute, man, because you want to watch the game and shit. No, we got to wait till you go through the damn, to get through your broadcast.
Hey, man, that's against the rules, man.
Hey, Coach Riley.
Oh, yeah, you were supposed to be over there. That's right.
Coach Riley.
Dancing, dancing, dancing. A dance machine.
I swear I never said that.
Oh, baby.
Hey, man, fuck you fucking cocksucker. I know, man, that cocksucker.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that cocksucker.
Oh, no, you got him in trouble, man. Look at you, you dirty rat.
Hey, look. That's always, hey, look. The litmus test, man. Hey, you gotta say that to see if he's really listening. Oh, God damn it. That's good. Let's take it to the fourth. Take it to the fourth.
Oh, man. Elvin was older than you?
Oh, wow. This thing is delayed, man. That thing is really delayed.
Wow.
Hey, look. Hey, Coach Riley, man. Hey, look, I had to come. Look, I saw that you were still in it, man. So, look, I had to come get my ankles in. Hey, look, this dude still got a chance. Hey, look, he got a big game, though. He got a monstrous game right here. Good job, Mighty Mouse.
Big country.
Hey, man, did this guy start his game yet? Oh, yeah, he did.
Cincinnati won. The Steelers won. And why you worry about the Steelers, man? Their record is below 500, motherfucker.
Oh, man.
And who's worried about the Steelers? Oh, big country. Good job, guys.
Man, I won't know the outcome of that damn Cardinal Seattle game until y'all finish, man, because it's Monday night. That's the game I need. That's a big one.
Yeah, you get done doing that, we're going to pick up me a man and we can get busy.
Get busy what?
Hey, man, did you check? Hey, man, how that thing is it 3 feet long? That hood?
I don't know, man. It's in the box, man.
Okay, man. Cause I gotta put up that.
All them hoods the same size.
What you mean all those hoods the same size?
Unless you got a motherfucking special stove, all the hoods the same size. There's a hood to go over the stove, right?
Yeah, but it's one. It's not. But it's no. It's not a one that goes under the cabinet. It's one that's going on the wall by itself. So I'm trying to see if it's 3 feet down, because I want to put up the. I want to put the backsplash.
I thought your stove was. Oh, your stove is not in the cabinet.
No, I took all that stuff. I'm redoing my kitchen. Fool, I took all that stuff down. I put new cabinets in.
Oh, this motherfucker missed. You know what? This is a 47-yard field goal. This guy's got 96 kick power.
Come on, guys. Y'all got to come on now. Listen, we cannot. We had a chance to win last week, and the defense let us down. Come on. Good job, Gentry. Let's go. Yeah, we lost. Fool, you know we lost last week. You was on the phone, you dummy. I mean, on the damn line.
Hey, look. He was off the cliff. He jumped.
He's a heartbreaker.
Hey, look. He jumped. But look, Coach Alberline. Hey, look, Chief Hobson had a safety net down there.
Give me the
Hey man, you need my help next week though, dog. I'll play the Bengals for you.
All right, guys, here we go. All right, here we go. Guys, let's get off the field. This is the game. Look, we had to use our do-over against these fools. They're putting our tail. Here we go.
Hey, look. Hey, man, look. Hey, look, I got to do over for the playoffs if I need it, baby. Shit.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Next year you will have one.
Hey, guy, I ain't using do-over in 2 seasons. This is the 3rd season.
Hold up. First of all, you couldn't use it last season before last because you got in trouble. So
hey,
now,
bitch. Hey,
after next year,
I didn't get in trouble.
If you don't use it next year, you have one for the playoffs.
I didn't get in trouble. The fucking shady ass commissioner. Hey, look, the shady ass commissioner. The shady ass commissioner.
The shady commissioner got you.
Yeah, he always does. Freaking cocksucker.
All right, guys, listen. Let's get out here and let's really. Mahomes, you have been playing outstanding for the last 3 weeks. I know he does.
I mean, he can't be playing outstanding. You lost, motherfucker.
Hey man, that was the defense's fault.
I saw some interceptions by him too, motherfucker.
He only threw 1 interception last week. Shut up.
Hey.
He threw 1 interception and 3 touchdown passes. So shut up.
All right, so he's got 40 interceptions on the season. All right, big fucking deal. Hey, look.
That guy went right with him. He went right with him. Get out of bounds. He went right with him. Wow.
I'm gonna go to a real game, man. This game here over. I got one victory I need.
Hey,
he beat the Panthers.
Hey man, so what?
It shouldn't matter. Hey man, look, that Seattle game don't mean nothing to you because both of them, if Seattle wins, they're gonna be 9-6. Hey man, it don't matter.
They be tied, man.
Okay, they be tied. Okay, for the sake, man, because it really
is. Game behind, bitch. And if they lose, they put me in second.
God.
Oh! Oh wow! Oh wow! What a throw by that guy right there.
I need Seattle to win.
Oh, you need Seattle to win. Okay.
Yeah, making a tie. Then that way, I'm only 1 game behind.
Are you
okay? That's okay. All right, that's why it means something to you. Okay.
Oh look, they had. Hey, look, they had persons in coverage. Hey, look, that ain't his forte.
So we already know the Giants gonna get 1 wild card. We're just waiting on who's gonna get the second one.
Oh boy, they stopped the country there. God dang, they
Minnesota. I beat New Orleans.
God dang it, they blitzed. You should have did something different there.
Oh yeah, it is. Damn, I thought we were in a zone.
Oh, what kind of punt is this?
We were in the zone.
Oh, this guy. Oh, that went off the. You know what? They great cheat, man. I hit that thing right on the numbers. They made him shake that. Oh,
motherfucking coach I ever seen, man. Yeah, I mean cheat, man.
Look at made him shake that. They made him shake that pad. They made him shake that. You freaking cheat rats.
I mean, what quarterback throw 99%? None.
Oh, he didn't even get that ball out the damn. He didn't even get that ball off their side of the field. They're already in our territory.
Hey, look, he shanked it. He shanked it.
Get him on the ground. Oh, that guy there strong. Oh, he's gone. See, y'all got to tackle this guy, man. Oh, this.
Damn. He bulldozed him out the way. Get in the weight room, bitch. Get your ass off me, bitch.
Wow.
You cheated us last time we whooped your ass because you did a restart. Won't be no more restarts, motherfucker. This time it's over with.
Hey man, that number needs to come off that guy, man. That's Charles Woodson's number. That guy's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but they retired. So, there you go.
Hey man.
Hey man, the guy said that last time you cheated us, motherfucker. You restarted, you had to whoop your ass. This time you can't do no restart. We can go it all out. Whoop your ass this time.
He's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Hey man, it's alright, man. Hey guys, hey, you tied up. You alright? You in good shape?
This guy, man.
He in good shape.
Got ran you over. He's strong and he's fast. Jesus Christ.
He's strong to the finish.
Eats his spinach.
Whoop whoop.
He's Popeye the Raider, man.
Hey, look, he just got a piece of olive oil.
Oh, by the way, you didn't miss nothing last night. Oh, this guy has it. Oh, Tiger Woods is hurt. Oh, boy, here it comes. Oh, Tiger Woods. Oh, was he the one that got ran over?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. He ain't get ran over. That mother got mowed over. There's a difference between the two.
Oh, I think Tiger Woods.
They truck out. Pow!
Got it. Oh, he's out now. We don't need this.
He whining, man.
You gotta hold that block longer than that, Tyreek Hill.
Sometimes he turned the injuries up. You know, 50% injuries in football. Man, that's high as fuck. You should at least put it at 40. That would be dope.
Hey, look, so that means 50% of the time they gonna get hurt. That's bullshit.
Exactly, that's dumb. And then he had it 51. That shit never went backwards. Should left at least 49.
Hey, look, hey,
awesome.
hey, man, look, his guys got to play under the same conditions.
Good kids, good
Hey,
kids.
hey, look, so you tell Mahomes started getting hurt a whole lot. Hey, that guy should have gave me his quarterback, man, because he ain't gonna have no backup for Mahomes, man, because Mahomes about to retire in a little while, man. He can take these licks no more. He played his whole career under duress, no offensive line whatsoever.
Are you done? I mean, are you done?
That's what happened when you won all the money.
Are you done? Just trying to find out.
Who you talking to?
Talking to you, fool.
Oh, really? You done about what, bitch?
The line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
This America, man.
Man, I don't like this defense. I don't like because we never play this. We never play it. I don't like it. We never play it. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, goddamn. That guy just ran right up the middle on us. Hey, look.
That's why you don't like it.
Hey, look. He wouldn't have been down in two-hand touch.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Hey, where's nice to meet you in person. He ain't nowhere to be found.
Hey, look. He's somewhere. Hey, look. Nice. Oh, nice in person plays for your team. That guy don't play for our team.
Oh, yes, he does. You
no.
the guys.
Hey, guy. Hey. That nice in person does not play for our team. In fact, he's suing. Hey, look, he's suing the Kansas City Chiefs.
What a hell of a throw there. Good job, Mahomes. Way to show you can put some touch on the ball too. Good job. God was standing right there in the middle. Way to float that. Good job. Good catch, Bunkley.
Damn, hey man, that guy signed Bunkley. We wanted that guy. We was gonna get him too.
Yeah, I know you were, you troll. Yeah, we know troll. We was like, man. Yeah, we got to get this guy signed because that guy.
Hey man,
call him a troll.
We Kansas City East, dog. Oh, they. Now,
that's a tough catch.
You know what? Okay, guys, listen. Listen,
tough catch,
you see what they're doing.
You can't catch anything contested.
You see what they're doing.
That's what he said. Good catch.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah,
when it counts, well, let's see what happens when it counts. See what happens when it counts. Man, these guys.
It did. It got us down to field goal range. And that guy missed the freaking. Oh, that's right. That guy Bunkley missed the field goal. That's what happened. I forgot. Ray. He got to the line of scrimmage. Oh, that guy got that ball off. He got clobbered too, and he still got it off. Good throw.
Hey man, what you looking at my game for? Pay attention to your own damn game.
He got clobbered.
Hey, look, he did. He got clobbered. He did. He got clobbered.
Oh. Wow. Oh, he was open, man. She was open, Mahomes. She was open. You got hit, though. That's what happened. Okay. He was open, Mahomes. I don't like this. We shouldn't do this. This is not good. We shouldn't do this.
Get out. Good job.
Oh, good catch, Bunkley. Good job. Good throw, Mahomes. Good job. Okay,
Can't stop nobody, man. It don't mean nothing, man.
Hey, that's true.
So did Buffalo win?
Hey, look, this guy's watching the scoreboard for real.
You got no trust. See, that's what you do. That's how you keep a guy on your back. You don't run behind him. Wink, wink, Tyreek Hill. Hey, man, you got your mom jeans, right? All right. All right, good. All right. Good. Turn that, huh? Turn that waddle, let it run for a minute. Now it's based on the flow, so it's gonna be kind of low, but it gets hot. So just turn on hot water. So you just turn on hot water. Your mom jeans. We try to. Mia's gonna probably do some painting soon.
What the hell is mom jeans?
So she wants to come. She wants. Man, what happened to New Orleans? God dang it.
Buffalo won, bitch.
Oh, but they did.
Okay.
They beat the Dolphins.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
All right, Roger. Roger that.
The Eagles on third down.
Won, man.
Good job, Biggie Small. Good job, Larry Love. Your favorite song? Can you plug this up while you're up there, man? Go to the front. Thank you, sir. The scholar and the gentleman. All right, Gentry, me and you. Oh, come on. Nice to meet you in person. Part 2? What was that? Let's get off the field right here, guys.
This is taken at the 15 and able to get this across the 20. 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. And the Panthers coming out now. And that last drive.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and go with. I don't think we can play man like we should. We got to mix this up a little bit. Oh, we should have went man. Let's go man. Let's go man. Come out of it. Go man now. Good job. Way to switch out of that. Good job.
Hey, guy, they can have all them they want. They can have all that underneath stuff they want. Tick, 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 tick,
sorry, I
tick.
didn't realize he was kicking. That guy didn't even block him. Oh, boy, he's getting punched all over the place.
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Is that your phone ringing?
Now back to throw.
Yeah.
He's got his man and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 6 those short little routes probably.
Damn, boy. The Giants said we ain't folding for the Cowboys. What happened to them? Wow. PU.
8302. I don't know who this is. 83027485.
Giants got their wild card for sure now. They're locked in there.
I mean, they winning, but I mean, they ain't won.
Yeah, man, Dallas ain't beat nobody, man. Dallas got scored a touchdown in 4 minutes. I don't know who got the ball. This thing don't tell the ticket don't say who got the ball.
I mean, yeah, it should tell you that. That's crazy.
That's the only thing bad about the ticker. All of the advanced shit, they can't put the football on who got the ball.
What's wrong? Oh, what is it? Oh, he got one of these extended cords.
Tick.
Appreciate you, Big Daddy.
Tick. Hey, look, we're gonna stay right in this, baby. We're gonna stay right in this. Oh, whoa. We're gonna stay right in this.
Block better than that, Mendoza.
Minnesota win or lose?
I don't know. Shit. Get the ticker. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you.
Hey, Pro Sil, man. Hey, Pro Sil, man, you're doing great, man. You were doing great. You're giving the first down signals and everything with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go, and you're down by 11, man. You're awesome, guy. You're awesome.
Good job, Kels. Renaissance for this guy. Renaissance season form. Job. Nice way to make the adjustment and catch too. Oh, nice. Guy dancing, making a first down. They down big time.
I know.
What is he doing?
Damn, I thought that there was a... Oh, there it is, yeah. There it is.
Y'all, get over down that rug. Get away from here. Go on over there. You can leave him in here if you want to. Okay.
The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now.
Oh, wow. That guy dropped a touchdown. He was wide open. He dropped it.
That guy dropped a touchdown pass. He was wide open. And what you bowling for dollars for? Ain't nothing you did. Cook,
hey, look,
for dollars like
hey, look,
stopped him.
Hey, look, hey, you know what Cook said? Hey, look, I was the one going. Play
number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Again, he'll drop the throw.
Oh, football!
The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now.
Come on, Anunoby, get you one.
These guys worry about stats, huh? Get you one. What difference that make?
Hey, man. Hey, look, we may as well. Hey, look. Oh, hey, look.
Niggas is a tough hombre. He ain't going down without a fight.
Hey, look. Yeah, but hey, the fight is over. Call it a day.
I don't want them guys to lose. Now they look, they done got that out their system now. Yeah, I wanted the Spanish truck to forget about him. Big country. Good job, big country.
Hey, look. Man, is trying to do too much.
Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions.
Oh, damn, they still got 3 timeouts. Hey, look,
Good job, Mahomes. You are looking good. You've been playing good, man. This is how you should be playing all season. Damn.
He's inconsistent, man.
He said don't make no damn difference because the defense ain't shit. You just gotta keep your footing there, Tyreek Reek. Alright. Well, I don't like this play. Let's see. I don't like this. 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 I don't
Hey
like
man,
this.
hey man, hey man, you probably shouldn't call it then, man.
Look at this. That's a touch. No. We got no. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown.
Hey, well, come
That's
hey,
a touchdown.
challenge it, man. That guy's foot was out of bounds, guy. That guy's foot was out of bounds, dog. Oh, he gonna.
Oh no, that's that's a touchdown. That is a touchdown.
Challenge it.
That is a touchdown.
Hey,
look at this shit here.
Oh, look, his foot right on the white. His left foot right there, right on the white.
Damn, it sure is.
Hey, that guy can't see.
No, it's not.
Oh, hey, well, challenge it, dog. Challenge it. Hey, look, me and you must not be watching the same shit.
Man, dang it, that's close.
Hey, come on, man. You know them guys got binoculars.
He got that right there. Okay, his foot is not. Okay,
hey, guy,
his foot is not touching it.
Challenge it, man. Al Riveron got you.
You know what? That's a fact, Jack.
And the Panthers bring in their nickel set as they try to defend here on third down. 5 defensive.
That's a fact, Jack.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Oh, they giving up position. They ain't giving us receiver half position. He ain't gonna get it.
I love the look you just gave me because I know what you're thinking. If you're going to run towards a
He ain't gonna give it to him. Hey, that was a hell of a try, though. That was a hell of a try.
It was, man. It was a hell of a try, dog. Hell of a try. Came up just a bit short. It's a game of inches. Hey, look. Hey, look. If he'd have wore a size 10 instead of a size 13, hey, look, it'd have been a touchdown. Try to get it to Tyreek Hill, but that, you know, I mean, this guy, he just ain't gonna. He is just not gonna do it, man. This guy will not. Hey, look, I hope he got busted ribs.
Crosser. Alright, just take your money, man.
Let me love you one more time.
You know what? I should have never re-signed you, Buckner, whatever your fucking name is. Should have never re-signed you. That guy missed that field goal last week. And when I tell you he missed it, he missed it.
Hey, guy, hey, man, look. Hey, look, that guy was under a lot of duress. Hey, look, so was the coach and the GM. Hey, look, you ain't had no timeouts left.
Hey, look, Coach had to call it that. He said, man, that's the worst clock manager I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, look,
right. Oh,
hey, look, that was your own fault.
And he missed. He just barely got that in there. Should have called it. You know, I did should have called. I didn't want to leave. Look, our defense is so suspect. I ain't want to leave no time on the clock. I remember one time he wouldn't score with 39 seconds left. We thought that game was on. Them guys went down there and won that game. Oh, that guy knocked Bucker over.
Damn.
This guy here, man. This guy has been on the team for a long time. Isn't he old by now? God dang. All right, got me and you, Gentry. Call this hurt. Tiger Woods is hurt. Oh, it'll come up though. Good job, Buck. Hey, good job. Good job, Butler. Why they spiking the ball? They don't have a chance to win this game. It's 25 fucking seconds though.
Hey man, he's trying to get his stats up, man.
Okay, we have what we need. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta switch this after this play. Because graham crackers on the outside. Oh, they food is that thing. They fooled us. They fooled us.
Hey, look. Hey, man.
They crossed us up.
Hey, man. Hey, my question is, man, how is Graham Cracker? Hey, man, how does he get to keep his name when you moving him and you know he's suspect? How does he get to keep his name, man?
Ignore this dude. Let's put Graham Cracker in the slot.
Hey, look, Toasty Graham.
Hey,
look, I'm sending you a Toasty Graham. I'm sending you a Toasty Graham.
There you go. He's in the slot now. There you go.
Hey, don't mean nothing. They'll find him.
They ain't found him last week.
Oh, that was last week, and you lost last week, did you?
Yeah, man. Look, they found somebody.
Good job. I see you.
That's what he's saying. Alright, that game's so good. It's in my computer.
Wow, way to get up, Jeff.
I like that. I like the Raiders do 3. Well, come on, baby. Now. Watch out for that dude, 87. He's a problem. Yeah, don't do it. Don't go on that side. Hey, tell him, Durr, don't come over here. Don't come over here, dog.
Oh, man.
Do it.
Shit, that guy was open. That guy missed the throw. Shut your dumb ass up.
Hey, you know why? He said, I got to make a perfect throw because, boy, I know who's on that side.
Yeah, okay.
Number 21's on that side. Durr has one bad game a year.
Well, you hope it ain't today.
Well, that's true. Hey, look, when it's bad, it is bad. Good Christ, like, man, who is that?
Hey, man, look, that guy got his money. He gets bored. He takes plays off.
Oh, come on, Biggie Small. What are you doing? Oh my God, this is not your grandfather's secondary.